is appearing. Can my video appear here as a pop-up, or I have to focus it? Gitanjali ji,
I am saying I have to ask you to be on video because you're not on video.
I'm not on video.
Is he sharing via phone, Neil? Are you?
Yeah. I'm sharing using phone.
Oh, okay. So I don't think both of them can.
Because I'm not able to put you on spotlight also.
Okay. Then I think that's okay.
It's okay.
Let's
Thanks.
start. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So, okay, please confirm again if my screen is
Yeah,
visible.
your screen is visible.
Okay. So the topic is leading with humanity in era of AI. So basically here I would like to cover a broad range of topic which talks about what is the leadership skill needed in the age of era, and in this volatile world how the leader should behave in an empathic manner, and what are the strategies to adopt. And everywhere there is a kind of a fear among the seniors or mid-age professionals that how to cope up with the AI skills and juniors and so on. So what is a step-by-step roadmap for them to adopt, and some handy guidelines also for learning AI skills. So this is a quite interesting topic, I thought, and that is what is the discussion for today. Okay. So as you can see, the human core of the AI revolution. So this is these are the topics that we would be covering. So AI can execute the task in a lightning speed, right? But it cannot set aspirations or navigate ethical dilemmas or inspire teams, right? So AI can do the task, but can it be the somebody who can inspire? No. You need the leaders, you need those leadership qualities. Okay. So that is the hook for us. And the future belongs to the leaders who use AI to think with them and not for them, right? So what we generally say is that AI can only replace one technology with other. AI really cannot replace the human, but the humans, or the, let's say, the colleagues who are using AI, the leaders who are using AI, will replace the leaders who are not so much conversant or rigid to use AI, right? So that's the topic we are talking about. And we will also talk about the mindset adaptations. So reframing AI as an cognitive partner and not as a threat. So that's also we will cover. Skill acquisition. So what sort of skills are needed to build the competencies at the boardroom, and what exactly boards are actively seeking for, right? And what is the empathy first leadership? So the irreplaceable human age in the hybrid intelligence landscape. So that's also we will be covering, right? So let's dwell into it without wasting much time. So from command to context, right? So traditionally the management is like, okay, I narrate this what the team has to do. So I have to give the directions, right? And then I decide what team has to do. I plan the activities for them, if not like on a daily level, but I provide them the project overview, and then I am in a command. But in age of AI, okay, so I'm only kind of setting the context. I'm really not giving any direction. People are free to use the ways that they want to use. So I'm only a context builder, setting the clear guardrails, right? I set up the organizational values and strategic directions. There is one very good example that what leaders can do. Uh, this example I recently read that there was um, a small supermarket store, and they wanted to use the AI for the sales increase, and they wanted to introduce the dynamic pricing. So depending on the requirement, the prices of the certain goods will go high, and that they wanted. And the store was like a very customer friendly store, and they wanted to retain that as a tagline. So the head of the store was kind of reluctant to use this dynamic pricing, but their technology team was very much telling them that others are using it and why you don't want to use it. So he said that my first priority is my customer, is my family. I can't, let's say, if we are selling the diapers, I can't sell a diaper at some different rate in the morning, and when the same diaper, I can't sell to the husband or the father of the kid at a different rate in the evening. Yeah, I mean that's something unfair. Instead, I would like to use that dynamic instead of dynamic pricing. I would see dynamic demand. What is needed? Maybe it depends on the season. If it is monsoon, maybe I will keep more umbrellas. If it is festival season, maybe I will keep more laddus. So depending on what is happening in the area, depending on, I will ensure that my stock is always filled with that goods available. So I will use the dynamic stock keeping instead of dynamic pricing. So this is the value that the leader provide, right? So this is the context setting. This is the context setting building that the leader would provide and aspire, right? So AI can analyze the present, but only human can dream of a different future. So AI can give you different tools. It can provide different analysis available. Yeah, but it's finally human who will take it forward. Then value align judgment, making difficult or gray area ethical choices when priority clashes. Just now, the example which I talked about. And non-linear creativity. So we are talking about 2 times increased, 3 times increased, but no leader can set the vision that non-linear growth is possible, like 10 times increase is also possible with the vision. So there is one more anecdote I would like to provide, that in 2026, the AMA highlighted that 80% of the doctor use AI for the diagnostic of the patients. Okay, but the one who where really the improvement is seen is with the doctors who have the human empathy and the contextual judgment. So just using technology is not sufficient. That's the message from the here. Okay, moving to the next. So McKinsey's 4 imperatives. So organizational foundation required to support hybrid talent, right? So it's not just one type of, but we have to cultivate the hybrid talent. So what is needed for that is attribute clarity, define the human behavior your business needs now, step change culture, normalize, learn a little, test a little, learn a lot. It means we have to unlearn something, you have to learn. So this is a cycle. You have to fail fast and learn from that, right? So it's not a miracle that would happen in overnight. It's a step change culture. Then skills over degree. So in today's world, just a degree is not sufficient. Maybe those small impactful courses are even more important than those professional degrees, which may not give those skills for the uh, talent which is coming from the college. And athletic recovery. So block 20% white space, meaning that please keep the schedule 20% free in a week to think beyond the boundaries. So these are some techniques that we need to adopt. And taking it to the, yeah, as I talked about initially, the mid-career pivot. So the mid-career professional leverage their greatest asset to step into executive roles. And so the opportunity will only come if they embrace with AI. So basically, they need not to worry about that what will happen to their job. Their job is not to write the code or compete with the juniors who are writing the code, but they have to leverage their experience. Today, experience is considered as both. It's a double sword, double-sided sword. It's also positive as well as negative. It's up to us how we use it. So for that, we have to change from domain expert to the system orchestrator. So move away from managing specialized tasks, instead master how different business units and technologies connect to drive. Maybe today I'm only talking about engineering topics. I should also have an experience how sales operate, how purchasing operate, how human resource operate, how my other stakeholders are operating. If I get that broader experience, then that's something the board is looking for, right? And abandon legacy protection. So do not defend old workforce or just because you build them. I build this team or I build this system. Instead, be proactively or suggest the automating manual processes unlock. If you have to take certain decisions, also uh, uh, take those hard decisions. Yeah, so that's something. Yeah. Uh, then I would quickly move to the what sort of uh, executive skills those are needed. So first is the technology translation. So that's not coding, but at least leaders should have basic understanding of how the data flows, like LLM, RAG models, vectors. Because without knowing this, it's only kind of talking in air, and you really do not understand then what is really you need to implement, how to assess your needs, and so on, right? It's not just to create impression on Gen Z to let them know that I also know what you're talking, but it's about your business decisions. So some basic know-how is needed, although not coding, right? Then enterprises EQ and change management. So guiding large business units through the fear of technology change using structured frameworks. Yeah. Design clean upskilling pathways to the transition legacy workers into high value roles. So this is the what we are looking for in the leader. And algorithmic governance and ethics. So protect the organization against legal, copyright, reputation. So today that's one more very big challenge coming. So where is the boundary of usage of AI? So AI can hallucinate, and there could be data leaks and infringement. So that all is something which executive should uh, build in himself or herself, and also should motivate the team that what they need to do. Okay. So remove that fear from the team, build the competence. Yeah. And there is also some step by step low cost. So does it need really a high cost to build AI skills? No, perhaps some skills can be built absolutely free of cost. If you are working in a team, peer to peer learning can be done in zero cost. Curated free resources are available that can be done over zero cost. You can also use the shared licensing, right? You can purchase it for your team and learn together. What is important is that there should be a culture of learning. At least 4 hours per week, we should put aside every team member, and leader should put 20% of his time keep free to think about what can be done, right? So there is also a small uh, uh, guide available, like day 1 to day 30, what can be implemented as an immediate action plan. So identify the single most repetitive dislike administrative task, and then spend a week time using the free AI tools, how can be used to automate, right? So this is one. Then second is secure your white space, like block 2 to 4 hours, right? And learn those skills, use those new AI, test those new AI models, right? And establish a reverse mentor. So this is again, many of us are already, I think, we are adopting it, at partner with a tech savvy junior colleague, and do the reverse mentoring. So these are some small, the hints for the uh, leader to be AI ready and and take the organization to keep future proof and leverage the AI. We are in the era of AI. Let's make the best use of it. Thank you. Yeah. So that's all from my side.
Very good, Neil. It was well presented. Okay. Good. Over to Kalyan.
I will.
Okay, first Neil, you give your
Over
own.
to Neil.
Yeah, over to Neil. Correct,
Yeah,
correct.
I will open the video. I think I have to unshare, right?
Unshare, yeah.
Stop sharing and
Yeah.
okay. Okay, first of all, as I imagine, I will get less time, and I really had a less time. I mean, I was first in terms of preparation. First, I'm talking about. Okay, so I did not fix the topic. I really wanted to take up topic which is in future also should be beneficial for me. I just did not wanted to prepare something just for the sake of presentation. And after thinking through, I arrived upon point that why should I not take something that what AI skills I should learn for myself and how I can lead my team. So that's why I took this topic, which is close to my heart and a very important topic in today's world. So that's about the topic. Preparation time, I hardly had 2 hours, and this was my first presentation using Gamma. So I was actually struggling. I searched from the website and McKinsey, some articles, HBR articles. I club it in OneNote LLM. I just put it and finally put it in a Gamma and made the presentation. So this was my first attempt to make the presentation with the images. So it took time. In fact, I had very little time to focus on contents and little bit dwell it. So this was about the preparation. In terms of presentation, had I had the more time been available, I would have done much better. I did not look at the time, how long I took. So maybe that time, also is very important. I don't know what time is now.
Yeah.
And
13 minutes, 40 seconds, Neil.
okay, okay. So I was sort of under pressure that perhaps I'm, violating the time. So I just rushed through. Perhaps I would have talked a little bit more. Um, in a nutshell, little bit more preparation should have been done. Yeah.
मैं ज्यादा रिलैक्स थे ना कल.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Preeti, do you want to go? Preeti, Ravi, or Rajesh, do you want to go?
I don't mind. Yeah, good. Good one, Neil. So I got to learn a few terms, which I'm going to explore a bit in what you presented. And I think those terms are the hooks. And while presenting, you can use these kind of terms to make the concepts or themes memorable. So that was nice. Adker and Gratitask and all that. So yeah, I did learn something like that today. Nice. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Pratik.
They say no, best meals are when you have least time.
Yeah.
Like that. What is cooked in hurry is like the yummiest. So it looks like your presentation did the same. It is nice. Thank you. Over to you, Raj. Unmute.
Yeah, I think this was very good, Mr. So in this short time, you have done such a wonderful presentation preparation. So it's really great. I think learned a lot of things in that short time. What we need to focus upon. So great, and I really enjoyed this. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh.
But yeah, and presentation wise, maybe zooming, you were trying to zoom out something, right? So that was, I mean, I was trying to again, read through some of your slides, but as you zoomed out,
Okay.
I was not able to get that. But yeah, otherwise it's
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Ravi, do you want to go?
Okay, for sure. Okay. Good job, Neil. It was really good presentation. Yes, there was glitches because of the screen movement that you had. Maybe next time you can share it with Gitanjali ji so that she can share it from her PC and maybe you can give a commentary. That would be better. Because
Okay.
reading through the slide, it was difficult. You had to scroll up, down, and we couldn't see you, right? Like once you have a visual communication face to face,
Okay. Okay.
that would have
Yeah.
made a better impression, right? So
Yeah. Correct.
that would definitely
Okay.
matter.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
apart from that, especially the last slide wherein you highlighted you have to spend at least 2 hours in a week, block a calendar, right? That actually matters because normally we tend to think that okay, whenever I get time, I will pick up things, but that time never comes, right? You have to book a
Yeah.
slot for
Exactly.
yourself.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, overall it was good.
Okay.
Thanks, Neil.
Thank you.
Okay. So Gitanjali ji, so can I go or do you want to go? Okay.
No, please, Kalyan.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can go.
Good stuff. With whatever time you were able to squeeze in amidst your schedule, this is a good job. Okay. Yeah. But since we're all here to provide inputs. Yeah. So one is your story probably could be a little more tight. Okay. So tight in the sense coherent. The title of your presentation is How to Lead Empathetically in the Era of AI, right?
Yeah.
But then you've kind of went into a tangent on the McKinsey principles, and then you went into another tangent with respect to how to equip the AI skills, right? So that connection between that title that you had, and you also talked about job losses in between, right? So it was as if, it was that connection was not, I was not able to, understand that story. So,
Okay.
right. So what I was thinking was, when you started with how to lead empathetically in the era of Gen AI is you would probably talk about uh, this fear psychosis which is there, and then I thought you probably would talk about the disruptions that have happened in the past. So when we talk about industrialization, computerization, Y2K, etc., and then we were able to withstand those disruptions, and we were able to sort of, adapt ourselves, right? And then, so in this era of AI as well, so if we consider that as a disruption, and empathy is an important factor,
Mhm.
right? So that coherence is what I was not able to completely understand when you were going through those, right?
Yeah. Shall I?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, actually, I understood that while preparing also. But I wanted to also add that what is it that is needed to overcome those fears, how to look at this situation, how to address it, and what are some practical tips. I did not just wanted it as a kind of a theory. I wanted to give some takeaways also.
Mhm.
So I clubbed two different type of I would say articles or this thing in a combined this thing. That's why this little bit there was a kind of a linkage was missing between these two. I acknowledge that. Yes.
Mhm.
Uh, but that was done purposely. Maybe I should have put some connect in between.
Yeah. So the important thing is, I mean, again, so when you put together in that sort of, in that script, right? I mean, I take the example of, let's say, um, some of the best movies, the way the script keeps you engaged, right? That tight
Yeah.
storyline that
Yeah.
keeps you engaged.
Correct. Correct.
So, so it is important that you first formulate that storyline, okay?
Yeah.
It may take one or two iterations to firm up that storyline, and you get fixated on that storyline,
Correct. 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 Correct.
right? So if you try to, let's say, attach two disjointed stories, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
Correct. Correct. Understood. Yeah.
so you first fix on it, get fixated on that storyline, and then on that storyline, you build your narrative and content.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the reason why I was not able to, 4 or 5 things that you talked about McKinsey, then you talked about you know yeah, see, I'm not able to. And then the last slide you talked about the training that one has to undertake, right? So so if you firm up this script, the storyline, and then around it you build the content, and it need not be, and you don't have to have 6 7 slides, and it doesn't have to be 13 14 minutes, even if it is 7 or 8 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you, this last Friday I attended this conference in Leela Bharati city, probably the best that I have attended. So one of the presentations, if I get the recordings, I'll share with everyone, right? Is
Oh.
the storyline was, it's a very simple storyline, okay? And the tagline for that story is bolting the workflows versus reimagining the workflows. Right? We all understand what is bolting, right? It's all plumbing that you do, and then you sort of, make it look prettier, right? Versus, reimagining the workflow in the age of AI, right? So he started with that, and then he unraveled it, and he stood with that same theme. And when he ended it, the people were simply amazed, right? So yeah. So the point is, it takes a little bit of time to, I mean, I'm still very far away from something like that, but getting that storyline and fixing on that storyline is important. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. Enough of my talking, but yeah.
No, thanks. Many thanks. These are really valuable insights.
Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm done, Geetanjali ji. We're at 10 o'clock.
Yes,
So
we are all done by 10. Rajesh?
Rajesh
Yeah,
is done.
he informed.
So everybody came, right? Good, then Monday, Rajesh is done.
I would just I just have one observation suggestion for Neil.
Yeah.
You do good with your talking. You are time pressed and all that, like everybody else here. But I feel you are too apologetic about, you don't have to be apologetic. It kind of brings the whole thing down.
Okay. Okay.
I think you can give yourself a little bit more credit. You start with being apologetic. It's not. You did a good job, so it's not required. I think
Okay.
you should do that habit of not being apologetic a little bit less.
Okay. Thank you. That was really a good observation. I agree to it.
All right.
Sorry, but I don't know. But yeah.
Let's all catch up tomorrow morning.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Pritiji.
Yeah.
Good
And
night.
then
Yeah, pleasure.
good
Thank you.
night.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you, Gitanjali. Thank you. Bye.
प्रीति एक बार रुको। अच्छा एक मिनट।